Hi everyone, it's Katrine with Blend Precisely and Blend Precisely Academy. Let me just make sure that my microphone is right here so you can actually hear and no, not see me better, but hear me better. So that should work. An echo cancellation is out. All right, so today is Wednesday, July 26th, and I can't believe how quick the summer is moving ahead. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna turn off the bing, my emails. I hope your summer is going really, really well. We had a super rainy summer, but right now it's heating up, and I think for August it's going to be probably really hot. So I normally don't enjoy heat too much because my brain literally stops working at around 24 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. But anyway, so today I actually wanted to share with you the thermal printer option. So sometimes when we are starting out, or even if we are just at home and we are going through our inventory and we need to put expiration dates on some things, the big printer, is costing a lot of money to purchase a laser printer, but also the ink cartridges are often more expensive than the printer itself. So I wanted to be able to be flexible with some labels and printing options. I also wanted to have tiny labels. I also wanted to have them smudge free, which is often with an inkjet printer not possible. The laser printer cartridges are super expensive. You have to load full sheets. So I wanted something flexible in between for doing something quickly. So I got the other day a small thermal printer, and I wanted to share that with you because maybe it is helpful for you to see. I believe when you start out, you don't need anything big or fancy necessarily. All you want to have is some labels that are functioning on your products and bottles and everything else. But you also don't want to do these big runs with label printers already because, especially in the first year or 2 years, you have to stay extremely flexible, right? So you want to print for a product, maybe a label that you want to sell and you think it's going well, but then at the end, it seems like, okay, this product is actually not going to be my bestseller. I'm going to switch it out. And now you sit on 100 or 300 or 500 labels. A, that's very expensive to print. B, it's not good for the environment. And C, you lost a lot of money in that moment. So staying in short runs in the beginning, I think is super helpful when you get going with a few fairs, if you have a few customers only. Yeah, so I think staying flexible and having a choice of different printers or printer paper is really great. So I bought this tiny little, it's called Foam Memo. I don't know if you can see it. It's super small. It's not even as big as my hand. And it prints like these cute different labels. And I'm going to show you in a moment how this works. So for example, it prints like 20 by 10. It's very, very tiny. So this label here is 20 by 10 millimeters. And it actually fits one of these cute little 1 milliliter bottles. I like to give actually as samples to customers, or I create sample blends before I create 5 milliliters, 10, 15 milliliters. I often create just small sample vials. And then I give them to friends, family, and so on and say, try it out. Here are the instructions and let me know how it works. Now, these ones are specifically hard to find labels for. So this little one, for example, I just printed earlier. Let me just show you. It's like tiny. Look at this. So cute. But it actually, let me see if I can show you. It actually fits those small, tiny bottles. And I should have worn, it fits those small, tiny bottles really perfectly. So I printed it with this printer. And it fits perfectly the small ones. I love it. I can put whatever I need to put on as a reminder. it doesn't smear, it comes out. So the thing is with thermal printers, it doesn't use any ink cartridge. It uses basically something like a heat transfer. So what that means, the labels themselves have a special, I guess it's a chemical, have a special design that when the printer hits the paper, it's almost like a heat transfer. It's not almost, it is a heat transfer. So it burns it really quickly into the label, and then you can use it. That makes it not waterproof, I believe, but water resistant and also smudge resistant, which often with inkjet doesn't work so well. So this tiny label is a 20 by 10 millimeters. I'm not sure how much that is actually, or how big it is in inches. It's probably something like half of an inch by a quarter of an inch. Very small. It fits these tiny little 1 milliliter and 2 milliliter bottles. And then there's a size up. Let me see where I have this. Maybe it just fell. It did. Okay, and then one other thing to remember is it only prints in black. So this one is a 40 by 30. That one would fit perfectly onto something like this. So let me just actually do this. This one is a 2-ounce bottle, and it's not what is in there, but I can fit it in. Is it straight? More or less straight. I can create this label and fit it on this bottle. Perfect. So let me see if you can see it. So this little design here comes on the phone app. So the printer works with a phone app. I create basically the labels on my phone, and then I just can print once, or I can print multiple ones, 10, 20, 100. These rolls come like for example, the small one has 800 in it. Then this translucent one I'm going to show you, transparent one, has 230. And then this one, I believe, had 400 labels. So that's a really good amount as well. You get, they are colored labels. I'm going to show you the website in a moment. You can print barcodes. You can print QR codes. Here you can see the choices. Icons, pictures you can upload, the timestamp actually you can print on, and the text border, and then there's some more to choose from: lines, shapes, table, scan, Excel voice recording even. So I haven't tried that one. So you can choose from these different options. Again, it's only black and white, but you can print also on color paper. So they have colored label rolls. Save as. You can save your labels and click confirm. And then it has a little saving sign, a jumping mushroom for whatever reason. And then it goes back, and then you can choose other labels. So let me just show you quickly. I'm going to show you in a moment, but this one has a transparent label on it. And let me go back and print a transparent label. So I'm going to go down to my Save Designs. I'm going to click this one. I don't know. I hope you can see it. It's opening up, loading. Our connection isn't that great. It's a little petal and stem logo with a fairy. The fairy was also actually already part of their choices. And then I'm going to go ahead, click Print Label, and then it will come out Print Now. And it prints a translucent label. So I can then get it off perfectly. And I can choose where to put it on. So I should have really brought my glasses today. Let me do this. Okay. And then I guess on a dark one, it might not fit so well, but I could put it on here. Oh, I have a bag here as well. I love these bags. So let me just put this one down here, for example. It's not fully straight, I think. And there it is. There's the little translucent label, petalandstem.com, a little fairy. And then it basically looks like this. These are rice paper bags, by the way. And then I could put another label here on top. I could even, if I would want to, put the ingredient label here, or put a QR code with the ingredients so they can just scan it and they can see all the QR codes. So, oh, it smells so good. So this is the translucent label. And then let me show you how to simply change a roll. So basically you open up the little thing here. There sits the little roll in here. I'm gonna take that one out and remove it. And then I can put, let's see, just gonna put this roll back in. Like this. And I'm gonna put it in, obviously with the label facing out and coming out. Pull it out a tiny little bit. Close it. And then I can print the same thing on here. Print. Okay, now I need to actually pull it up and align it a little bit. Let me do that one more time. No. Let's do this one. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then rip it off, and then you can use it, and then you can put it onto, let's see, it would fit even on a small 4 ounce here. You can put it on this one, 4 ounce. And that's for this one. And then you have another possibility of just simply going in. And let me start over again. So I would go back to label paper. Oops, label paper, nothing found. New label, sorry. New label, 40 by 80, and then confirm. And then I would put in, for example, Sasha created that blend. You choose text, Sasha's perfume blend, and she chose coconut and vanilla. That is, by the way, by far the most favorite aroma for some reason. And so you put it on here, and you can just increase the size to whatever you need it. You can also center it. Now it's centered. And then I can also add, make it, underline it or strike through. And then I can also add a little icon. And I know she loves the little cute little face here. And add this one. Click. And then I go to print label and print. And there it is. Here we go. And you can then simply take this label and put it on your little rollerball paddle. This way or the other way. Like this. And then it's done. So you can do more designs, you can do different sizes. Now let me just show you quickly how the website looks like. If you want to, let me see, share the screen. Window. Let me go here. Share. Entire screen. Share. And I'm gonna add you to the screen and go over here. So this is their website, fullmemo.com. And then they have a whole bunch of different, you can print ribbons, you can print small labels, you can print like I guess, cards. I don't know, all different kind of labels. And then here they come already, if I don't know if you can see that, pre-colored, pre-printed. And then you can also see the ones down here. They have different colors. Let me see if you go in here. Here you can see there are all kinds of different colors you can choose from. And those ones are actually really cute when you put them on a package and so on. So again, fullmemo.com, but if you go to Amazon, for example, Amazon has a ton of them as well. Or if you go to any other source, you have a ton of them. Now, I got this one, I think it is $79, but I went through Temu or Temu.com, I believe Temu, and I bought a couple of gardening items, and I got this one for free. So for some reason, that was my first purchase, and they sent it to me for free. It came with 3 rolls, and I'm actually very happy with it. I don't know, the phone app said it's only 2.5 stars reviews, but I must say that I have nothing bad until now. Nothing happened. Very easy to use and very easy to put in and so on. So the only thing you need to do is connect Bluetooth, and that's it. So I really wanted to share this with you in case you feel like, okay, I have not so much money to print a ton of label in the beginning, or I need to stay flexible, or I need to actually label my inventory with expiration dates and so on. Again, translucent labels. Then they have white labels and colored labels. Then they have the mini ones where you can put your expiration date on, and it fits on the 1 milliliter and 2 milliliter bottles. You can put some designs around it, and then you can also have it just very straightforward what it is. And I think especially when you do consultations and you're blending actually right there, and you want to give them this one, their blend with them, you can just print a label and they can use it, especially with the oil. It's smudge free. So try it out. Maybe that's a possibility. All right. So that's it from my side today. I wanted to share something different, not blend precisely related necessarily, but at least in our realm of aromatherapy and blending and cosmetic labels and whatnot else. So this might be a possibility. I will see you back next week, and I hope you have a wonderful summer and a really nice rest of your week and day, of course, too. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Ciao.